just made it to Asuncion. We're trying to figure out how to time this perfectly to keep going down south. We got to meet with Miguel and plan out what we're gonna do. And I've never done something like this so quickly. I've been down where we're going before, but I didn't do it like this, where it's just like one day we're gonna make it happen. Some Mexican dogs eating trash back there. There's a lot of police out. That's what I've noticed. Just throwing that out there. I think we just took a back road that I've never took really in Asuncion. So I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we're going.
Oh yeah, I love that there's no GPS right now.
Just got into Mata Ortiz. I think it's about midnight. We're gonna meet with Miguel and just assess the situation and see what's happening. But we're just getting into Mata Ortiz, and we drove through all kinds of checkpoints tonight. I don't know if there's more police out. We definitely drove through a cartel checkpoint, and they didn't stop us, but we drove right through all the trucks. But it's been a late night, and I'm glad that we're in Mata Ortiz right now.
Oh, wow. Cool. And here we are.
Touchdown. Right after a long night filled with tricky situations at the border, dark roads in northern Mexico, we finally made it to Miguel's house, and we got a few hours of sleep, and I think after a late morning we're finally ready to leave for Paracho. And so we haven't had a chance to check in with Miguel at all really, and just to kind of even see what do we have planned. Welcome to Trails to Oasis Paracho, and is there anything we should expect?
We're looking at it from here. We're looking at like a 23-hour drive through the middle of Mexico. Go around. We're gonna pass through around eight states, and we're gonna go meet with a local that's a Luther there in Paracho, and he's a student at a school there. And we got a whole agenda. There's so much to see. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna be
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. Definitely stay tuned for this.
Real good news, the candle's still lit.
The candle? Oh wow. The one
really? That lit before you guys came last night.
Really? Wow.
That's like a good omen to us, man. We're on a good path, fellas.
Nice.
My dad was sick and stuff. He was epileptic and they thought he had demons and shit. He was being witched. So my mom came and made a promise over here when she walked my brother first, then me, and told us like we were born she would walk us back with us, like present us to her and stuff. So that's the tradition around here. That's just like the mother spirit to us, and this is the father spirit.
Wow.
All right, getting closer to Chihuahua. The sun is setting, and so far driving today, we've just been very desolate but beautiful valleys. It's just desert, a little bit of vegetation, but it's making for a very beautiful sunset right now. So we're just gonna keep driving south and get closer and closer to Paracho.
The street performance. Look like he was juggling fire. You deserve your motherfucking bread, homie. And it's always been a thing in this area, even like in the cattle days, it was really just the Wild West, you know what I mean? Right. Cattle thievery or whatever. Right. Was punishable by death. There's a very small middle class. Right. In Mexico, you're either broke or you got money.
People obviously associate Mexico with drugs, you know, or maybe that's not obvious to a Mexican, but in America it's like, it's in the movies, it's in the media, it's in just the way people talk, right? Like the illegal drug trade.
It's definitely like an option for people. They'll pay people like $150 for like a week's work of whatever they do, you know what I'm saying? So that's a huge option for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Right. For a lot of people, $2,000 can be the yearly income.
Yeah, that's most people. Like if you make $10 a day, you do the math on it 5 days a week, it's 40,000 pesos, that's $2,000 for a whole year's work. So if they can pay you, you know what I mean, anything above that, you know what I mean, a lot of people will go to that.
Yeah.
And out here it's like people just trying to survive, whether it be taking dope to the States or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Does everything look the same like the last time you were here? You know, there's this city.
Honestly, no, I don't come very often, so it's always getting bigger, man. It's really, in my younger days, I used to like the city. I loved the movement of the city. It was just always, I never wanted it to stop. Yeah. And now when I get older, it's like I love Mata Ortiz because there's no movement. It's like, I know exactly. I hear a vehicle before it comes down to town like 5 minutes away because it's just like no one else is moving. Right. So now a lot of this is just like, maybe it kicks in my PTSD. I'm just like, can't watch my back. There's too much going on.
So much going on.
Yeah.
Wow, what a trip. Well, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for talking to us.
Hell yeah. Good? Yeah.
Alright, that was a Mexican speed bump. Alright, sound rolling past the checkpoint. Alright, we just made it through our first and hopefully last military checkpoint right outside of Torreon. We're probably, I don't know, 12, 13 hours away still from Paracho. And it's almost the third day, but we will be on the road the whole time. So we're just driving through the night, one truck stop at a time, and we'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit.
So we just drove through the night, like, you know, I don't know, 12 hours more than 12 hours through the night. The sun rose, and something I just noticed when the sun came up. It happened through the night, but I didn't notice it because the sun was down. But the biome is different. So like, it's still kind of like plains, it's still kind of like arid, but it's so much greener than before. It's so much wetter. You can just see a little bit of morning dew, flowers, trees, grass. The air feels a little different, and then yeah, it's just incredible. It's cool to feel like we're going somewhere.